How's it going, everybody? It's Shinigami, and we got another news recap. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna be reporting what happened. First breakdown, at least, is gonna be for one Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier today, they were able to release a bit of footage, and that was probably the first thing that they played for us was Scarlet and Violet DLC footage. Right now, one is going to be coming out in fall, the other one in the winter, and it's going to be the Teal mask, and then I forgot the other one. We'll see it right now, but yeah, a few things that I have concerning about it. Right, so there's been multiple talks about people voicing their concerns in the community about how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet obviously came out very rushed, right? Should have had a little bit more time to bake in the oven. And then other than that, you also have the controversy of Game Freak reusing certain animations for other Pokemon that came through from the recent home update. Literally them just changing colors of the, I guess, effect, right? And then what else can I say? Yeah, the other thing that they added in, or sorry, they took away, was a lot of the unique animations for a lot of these signature moves as well. Like Victini not able to be in the game, all simply because of VCreate, right? The game developers don't want to do one simple animation for this one Pokemon, so they said, fuck it, we're not going to be able to let it play in the game. And when you look at the DLC, yeah, it paints a very different picture. So, as we see with the DLC, you used to see a lot more creativity with Game Freak, right? Something that you can definitely see was that they put their all in the route design, the music, the theming, right? What kind of setting were they trying to put you in, the atmosphere, all that good stuff, right? And in Scarlet and Violet, you don't have any of that. Even in fucking Legend Arceus, right? This whole open world, and a lot of it looks very barren, very much the same. Not that many different looking style, and you can make an argument for the older games looking very much the same as well, where it's just the same tree copy and pasted around each route, right? But as the games kind of progressed, they did do better at those the forest portions of it, I guess you could say, the barriers and other things like that. Then also you had the towns actually look very vivid, very nice music implemented in a lot of these towns. Slateport comes to mind for me, Sutopolis, Fortree City, even other stuff like that from Gen 4. You had, my goodness, obviously Mount Cornet, one of the most banger soundtracks on that whole game in general. Snow Point City, Jesus Christ, I'm kind of blanking out some of the names right now because I'm trying to go off the fucking bat or off the top of my head. And even another one more recent, which was Gen 6, I guess you could say recent, it was 10 years ago now, jeez. But you had Santorin City, the Geosenge, the one with the goddamn flowers, the fairy gym, I can't even remember the name of that one, right? But they all had very unique styles. It all fit very well, and then they themed it really well, as keep saying, with the region that it was in, right? The French one actually felt French. The American one had American architecture and landscape, iconography. Jesus Christ, can't talk right now. And then you have Scarlet and Violet. It's supposed to be Spain. I don't really feel like we're in Spain. And then you have the DLCs where we're not even there, right? And I just wanted to get that off my chest first and foremost, is that Pokemon definitely needs to reinvent the wheel. We were getting there with Legends Arceus with the battle styles, but then we go back down when we go to Scarlet and Violet. The way the flying works, you literally just descend instead of being able to even go up a little bit, right? there is so many things that they need to change. And then also like the raid battles, it feels such a task and a chore to get through the 7-star raids, right? And then after that, we ended off, right? And I'll admit, yeah, Area 0 was nice, but you need a lot more than just a little bit of nice in the game, with how buggy and messed up it is, and how there are still, I believe, game-breaking glitches that could possibly break it. Navi, they need to do better, right? And I definitely wanted to take a look though at what they got going here, so we'll kind of go along with it. Yeah, so the first one, let's see if they actually, I'm sure they put the tile in there. Oh wait, I had no audio on that. Bump it up a bit. So as an example here, right, you got all this, oh, my mouse doesn't show up. Anyways, I'll just show off with my hand right here, right? Fucking hell, man, where do I gotta go? That way, that way, that way, that way. There, it worked out. Anyways, so as you can tell, yeah, I heard that it does look a little bit like the countryside of Japan, but you look at the mountain, how barren the very is. Yeah, it looks kind of like a figure, but it just, I don't know, man. You look at Tears of the Kingdom and how well the graphics look combined with what they were able to push out with the hardware, the frame rate, and also something else you don't see in this one is they have a lot of close-up shots. They don't have a lot of far away shots, because if they would, you'd be seeing that goddamn frame drop like we did in the actual game, right? Just something to kind of point out. And then, like, what I wanted to point out here, you see the cave system right there behind us, right here, right? And I mean, just look how fucking shitty that looks, right? At least with Tears of the Kingdom, they had the decency to kind of give it like some kind of spiral effect, like at least put some fog right there, something that kind of, you know, distinguishes it from the background and the entry point. But no, we don't get that. We don't get that that much as a Pokemon fan, right? We're getting the bare minimum, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Let's just keep going. Something else I wanted to point out too, in the most recent direct, obviously, that we just got, you had Mario, or I think it was Mario. If it wasn't Mario, I might be mistaken. But they have fucking voice acting in that Mario game, right? Meanwhile, Scarlet and Violet, we still got them, right? It's just like, bro, come on now, what the fuck is this shit? Something else I want to point out, when you look at this whole area right here and you compare it again to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, it can't help but be oversold that they are lacking in animations, right? In just flair. Add a little bit more going on. You barely have anything in this fucking little festival town. Like, what the hell is this shit? I don't know. Maybe I might be being a little too critical. But when you're looking at it, I don't really see too much that is exciting me, right? As a Pokemon fan that has been playing the goddamn games for a good minute, since Gen 3, was introduced to it back in Gen 2, watching the anime since I can remember. And to be at the point that we're at right now, where the game developers have basically given up, giving us half-baked ideas, it's disappointing, right? Let's move on. And then that, I mean, something about it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. It doesn't look as impressive as you would normally see these mythical Pokemon or these legendary Pokemon, right? And then you have this instance where it just feels, I mean, boring, for lack of better terms. The voice acting, I think, definitely is something that they definitely should add. I said the same one twice, but it makes a huge effect for this game. Being as far as we are in the generation, yeah. Something else that you see is very painfully obvious from this. Game Freak cannot program good distances, right? I'm not sure why they're not able to task this very well. But again, you have examples like Tears of the Kingdom. They're able to do distances very well. Yeah, it's kind of based off of what you're actually looking at in front of you of your camera, so it swivels, right? Yeah, Game Freak could use something like that, something that's already pre-rendered. Give it to where like it uses lower polygons at a further distance that blend better and probably look a little bit more high definition at a distance. Fuck, you have Spyro the Dragon that did this much better back in 2000, or was it 2000? No, it was further back. Fucking hell. I don't know. I know I was young though, but you had him doing it well back then, right? For distances and all that shit. They got to do better for this, right? You look at that waterfall right here, boop, boop, that way, and yeah, that looks like it can get some work done, right? I mean, all the areas in this, if you really just take a good look at it, fucking hell, dude, we deserve better than this. For a multi-million-dollar company, we deserve better. And that's it. That's where we leave off for this beautiful game, right? I say that in a sarcastic tone because in aspects of it are okay, but they definitely need so much more polish. I feel like Game Freak is definitely taking the easy route, getting a lot more leeway than they should be. But yeah, I know some people are gonna definitely be excited. Probably be one of the last games I play from Pokemon for a while. That I hope it delivers next time. I'll check it out one last time, see how well it is. But my hopes are kind of going down. Morale is dwindling, all because Nintendo. Well, not really Nintendo, I should say. Game Freak, Pokemon Company, whatever the fuck you want to blame in that whole portion, right, for the Pokemon Company. They need to do more polishing. They need to do more creativity. They need to innovate more. They need to make it more unique. Do better every time. Evolve like your fucking Pokemon, right? Meanwhile, you got Mario, Pikmin, and all these other games that are doing much better on the innovation side. Now, I'm going to end it there because I know it's been getting a little bit long-winded. But let me see. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments down below. Hope you guys have a good night, good evening, or good morning wherever you're at. And leave a comment down and see what you guys think as well of maybe I'm being too harsh, too easy. You let me know. And until next time, I'm going to catch you all next time. Bye.